Hello, humans. The School of Dating radio show is being brought to you by Man Maxi Pads. Oh, Lord. Anyways, does your woman decide where to go on dates? Does she have male friends? Is she withholding? Well, you know what I mean, human. Does she tell you what's for dinner and how your money, not her money, is being used? Do you sleep on the couch? Do you get weird feelings when you see a woman? Well, if this is you, then yes, you're a human. And no, you'll never get any. But what you can get is a box of Man Maxi Pads. For those times when you're around a beautiful woman and don't know what to say or do, never worry about that loser feeling again. Come on down to Planet Man and pick up a box today. Man Maxi Pads. It's better to feel like a loser than a nobody.
What's going on, guys? I wanted to take a second and address the Twitter issue from this morning. Most importantly, though, I want to take an opportunity once again to thank the community for supporting me and my family through what has been and continues to be a difficult time. Secondly, I hope the community will support me through videos, comments, however they choose to. And asking for a public apology from each individual at the Sim Perspective. Now, these tweets have since been deleted, which I appreciate, but the fact remains they must be held accountable for the words and actions put out on the channel. Clearly, I know their willingness to do that all too well. It was a difficult decision to share my personal life on this channel. I refuse to let the classless, tasteless, and cowardly comments of one individual tarnish the hundreds of positive comments, prayers, and responses I've received. While I hope that person did not understand the condition of my mother, I would question anyone in this community that didn't. Now, just as I addressed him privately, no man should feel Twitter, or any other internet communication for that matter, is the correct place to tell another man how or who is a man.
You don't linger on about it, you don't fucking go around weeping about it, and you don't behave like a kid with a sore fucking thumb. Look, go sucking it. No, my poor fucking thumb. I mean, you gotta behave like a grown fucking man. You gotta shut the fuck up. Don't be sorry. Don't look fucking back, because, believe me, no one gives a fuck. You understand?
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
Now, clearly, since his issues with me run forward deeper than mine with him, I don't understand his repeated requests to meet him in Texas. However, when he can approach me like a man, I will respond as one.
Smitty, you are a deceiver, bro. You deceive people.
Yeah, you are a deceiver.
I never said that. That's called a strong man argument, and you're doing it right now, deceiver. You deceive people. You deceive people. You deceive people. You deceive people. You deceive people.
What's going on, man? It's your boy MD checking in once again. SNN, Simulation News Network. Sim headlines on Sim Heads United. Put your U's up, man. No, this isn't an NCAA breakdown, vid, demo, trailer, none of that. You savages don't deserve that type of video at this point. You know what I'm saying? You savages don't deserve to be making any type of vid like that right now, because the corruption, the lies, you know what I'm saying? The mistruths of what the Sim community is right now is most problematic. You know what I'm saying? And that just came to a head today. Pretty much, I know you probably already saw the J music video. Shouts out to Jay. If you haven't seen it, I'll put the link in the description. what you just watched before I did this commentary was the latest Uncle Ruckus video, in which once again he tries to call out Ryan Moody. You know, not based on a principle standpoint, not based on argument bringing forth in terms of football, but by personal attacks, ad hominem attacks. You know what I'm saying? Straw man fallacies. You know what I'm saying? This is what these people do. This is what the savages do. The days of bringing arguments set forth based on the principle of football are over. The standard is over. You know what I'm saying? Opinions are mandated now. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. It's my opinion. But your opinion is law. Meaning the same perspective. When I saw that video Jay did, you know, it came about the video. Shouts out to Virtual Football for what it's worth. I saw the video he did yesterday, in which he showed you clear evidence, clear proof that all Moody was doing was bringing up criticism as toward the game, as the game is concerned, from a sim standpoint, from a quote-unquote sim perspective. Let's keep that in mind. Key word here, word of the day. And you saw what happened. Immediately, ad hominem attacks, straw man argument. You had Uncle Ruckus coming on here, getting as personal as you can get. You had Smitty saying, you know, like the opinion police came in and, you know, did an ad hominem attack as far as what Ryan Moody thought about the game and what it meant to him and everybody else that's supposed to follow him. You saw these things happen in the video. It's clear evidence. When Ryan Moody tried to inform Coach Ruckus that, hey, look, my mom's sick right now, you need to chill out with that, he retweeted it. He retweeted the statement that Ryan Moody made and called it a bitch move. These are the type of people that you're dealing with, folks. And I don't want to hear it's none of my concern. What do I have to do with it? See, this the problem with you savages. You don't want to take up for your fellow man. It's about being a man, right? Where's everybody's principle? I don't care if you're standing right next to me physically or you're miles away and we conversate via YouTube or Skype. Principles have to be held accountable at some point. Why not start with something, and like Apex used to say, as insignificant as a football video game? Until that holds true, there will always be conflict and there will never be unity in the community. That's why I'm calling for the eradication of the CM standard and the CM Perspective radio program. Now y'all might think I'm crazy. This is what I mean. I don't mean that it physically just has to go away, because that's not up to us on YouTube. Everybody's immortal. What I mean is we have to set the standard as to what the sim community is, and if nobody is with that, they are not in this community. They can't claim it because their views, because their standpoint, because their integrity as to what we are talking about is lost. That's what it's come down to. I'm calling for the heads of Smitty, CMF Ball Critic, and Azure Fan, and anybody else that goes with them. Because with them in the community, it's all based on lies, deception, and mistruths. And Coach Ruckus is the symbol that they stand behind. I'm calling out on Ryan Moody. Moody, on those 2 videos that Coach Ruckus produced, we all know what his MO is. He's just trying to promote his little sex radio program, trying to get you to come on into his domain. I don't want you to do that. I think pretty much everybody in the community doesn't want you to do that. But what I do want you to do is call him personally. His number's out there. Call him personally. Let him know, hey, this is what it is. Hey, say what you got to say. Speak your piece. But don't do it, you know what I'm saying, on a media scale, because that's what he wants you to do. Because it's about promoting him. And when it comes to the sim perspective, it's about promoting them, not simulation. It stopped being about that. Surely it stopped being about that when they got with Coach Ruckus. And it should be clear to anyone that has any sense as to what we're talking about in terms of simulation, that that's the case. I'm calling out on Versuz as well as Apex. The only way that this is going to go down is if you guys, as well as Ryan Moody, set the precedent is what the standard is as far as the simulation community. Because nobody else is prominent enough, nobody else seems to doesn't have the balls, or whatever the case may be. But Versuz told me this a long time ago. It's going to take the original members of TSS to break it down. And I'm urging y'all to do just that. So this is a call to order for the simulation community. I'm calling for the complete eradication of TSS and anybody else that associates themselves or have the same views as TSS, because it's not the views of the true sim community. This MD, be on the lookout for another video, because it's coming. As long as this keep going, I'm going to keep going. Simulation News Network, seeing headlines, seeing heads united. Put your views up, man.
Now all of a sudden, dudes can't do that no more. I can't tell a grown man what to do. I'm not gonna hold your hand. And this is stuff that y'all are saying on this radio show. Like now, y'all ashamed to do what we used to do. Not ashamed. Why is that? That's deception, bro. That's wrong, B. And that's in principle, that's wrong. And everybody in here knows what I'm talking about, man.